bag says to do. I'm just mixing it for the last minute. I'm using a 1/4 by 1/4 notch trowel. And what you want to do is pick it up with the flat side. And remember, you want the thin set to a pancake batter consistency under the hardy packer. And then you use the notch side to make your grooves. Hold it at a 45-degree angle. You can put the mud back in, reuse it, and you want all the grooves going in the same direction. All right, it's ready to lay the hardy packer. See these 2 holes in the walls? Oh, made a hole in the wall. Dang it. But it's an easy fix, so that's a good thing. Just be careful with that. It's always good to lay the thin set down under the hardy packer because it helps stabilize the floor, especially if it's an older floor. I know someone that didn't use the thin set under the hardy packer, and it's creaking all over the place. Every time you walk on it, creak, 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 and the grout is falling apart. All right, first piece of hardy packer going down. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to drill the hardy packer down with these 1 1/4 inch cement board screws. You want to make sure your screws are at least 3/4 from the edge and 2 inches from the corner and 8 inches apart. And hardy packer makes it really nice because they have these preset markings on there. It's better to use an impact drill rather than a normal drill because the screws sink in a lot easier. It's also a lot better to use the star bit screws rather than the Phillips screws because the star bit screws don't strip as much. And you don't have to, but if you're having a hard time getting your screws started, you can pre-drill your holes. There. Just spread it out evenly. It's so nice. You can also just pour some out on the floor. Makes it a little easier than dipping in the bucket every time. And then just spread it out. I'm trying not to scrape the shower. Brand new shower. Just work it down. Next piece. Push it a little bit here. Make sure you have a 1/8 inch gap in between the boards. And you can even use a spacer for that. Bam! Pre-drilling some holes. Next piece. Push it a little bit here. Make sure you have a 1/8 inch gap in between the boards. And you can even use a spacer for that. Bam! Pre-drilling some holes. All right, now we'll get our screws in there. This drill is so much better than using the other drill. I was stripping the screws. This one is way better. It's so much easier with your pre-drilled holes, I'm telling you. Yeah. When you drill your screws in, you want them to be nice and flush. You don't want to sink them in too far. Now screw it in. Okay. Last piece of hardy backer. And it is a perfect fit, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! I got my hardy backer down. Now I'm going to mix the mud.